This is Woori Mobile.
Today we will visit
Ehwa Womans University.
So today we have special guest from Ehwa Womans University. Can you introduce a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Umaima. I am from Morocco and I study media and communication at Ehwa Womans University.
How long have you been in Korea?
It's been almost 3 years now.
Do you have any impressions for the first time you visit Korea?
Korea is actually very safe. So that's my first impression being here, yeah.
Any struggles?
Struggles, not really, honestly, because I came already expecting what Korea is like and everything. So I didn't have any cultural shocks or struggles. But maybe when I first came here, you know, as international students, you have to make your bank account and everything.
Yes.
So when I had to do that, I found out like most people were not speaking English, although I spoke Korean, but it was not very professional, you know. So it was really hard to communicate with the employees at the bank. Yeah.
Why did you choose to study at Ehwa?
So before I came to Korea, I did my research about my major, and I got connected with people, and I reached out to people studying the same major from different universities, especially international students, to get to know about their experience. And honestly, out of all the answers I got, the ones studying in Ehwa had the most positive feedback. So I was like, oh, I think Ehwa is really good for my major. That's why I chose to study in here.
So if you had to describe Ehwa in 3 words, what would they be?
I would say empowering,
Yes.
prestigious,
Yes.
and inclusive.
Okay. So since it's called Ehwa Women's University, is that true that the school is only for girls?
Oh, that's a question everyone wonders about, right? So the thing is, only girls can graduate from Ehwa.
Yes.
However, if you are an international student, a man international student, you can come here for an exchange.
Yes.
Or, you know, there is also the Korean language school.
Yes.
If you are a man, you can also go to the Korean language school. Or there is this thing between Ehwa Womans University, Sogang, Yonsei, and other universities where like students, this is for graduate school. I don't think it's for also undergrad, but I'm not sure. Like students, they can go to other universities to take classes. So for example, for me in my graduate classes, I had some men studying with me coming from Yonsei. So they can take classes in here, but they cannot graduate with like the Ehwa certificate, you know? So yeah, the more you know.
Which major is Ehwa famous for?
I think it's engineering and arts. Yeah.
So how many campus does Ehwa have?
We actually have one campus, which is the one behind us.
How many buildings are there on the campus?
So since we only have one campus, the campus is quite big. And the total of building, I would say it's like around 83 buildings, I guess. Yeah, because there are also buildings outside the campus actually. So yeah, it's really huge.
Is that up to hills or just?
It's very up to hell. Like if you come to Ehwa, you will be doing workouts every day.
Okay. Which buildings are you studying in?
Oh, I study in a building called POSCO.
Postcode.
Yeah, and it's only for social science.
We went to KU. They also have the postcode building.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Any favorite place on the campus?
My favorite place, I would say, is the ECC, the one that you can see behind us. It's, I think, also the most famous campus in the whole Korea. You know, like Ehwa is known for its beautiful campus, and I like it because once inside, there's like variety of things to do. There's like study rooms, there's like libraries, there's also classrooms, there's a theater, there's like a concert hall. There's everything inside. There's like restaurants, coffee shops, souvenirs, everything. Yeah.
Any popular dramas been filmed on the campus?
Yeah, there is this drama called Love Alarm.
Yes.
And it was actually filmed on the auditorium up there. That one. Come here. It's that one. The auditorium. It was filmed in there actually.
Are there any idols, actors, celebrities who study at Ehwa?
wait, I forgot their names.
Current name.
First of all, there's like a lot of political figures that studied in Ehwa Women. And when it comes to idols and TV personalities, there is JJ, and she's a host and TV personality. She was the host for the MMTJ.
Yes.
And there's also Kim Yojin. She's an actress, and she was in Vincenzo and Itaewon class. So yeah.
School library. So are the facility in the library good?
Honestly, I've never been to the library. Because I don't like studying in quiet places. I get very sleepy. So I did visit the library, but like I didn't study in there. However, the library is very huge. And as I told you, we have like a small one just for studies in the ECC. And there's like the big central library, which is like a little bit uphill. That one is so huge with like so many floors. There's like all the books that you need to study for. It's a very, it's a space like 100% to focus. So yeah. You just need your student ID.
Yes.
And that's like for us, the student ID is all what we need to get access to everywhere in the campus. So you just tap your card and then you enter the library. And then even if you want to borrow the books and everything, you just have to enter your information and then you can borrow the books that you need.
Yeah, so don't forget to get the student ID card when you apply to the school.
That's a must.
Yeah. Well, how about the student cafeteria? Do you often eat there?
Personally, I don't because I don't eat pork. So I find it a little bit challenging because, you know, in the school cafeteria, they usually use a lot of pork and I don't eat that.
Yeah.
However, there are some times where the menu is, you know, like chicken or beef or rice. So when they have those menus, I do go to eat sometimes, and honestly, the quality is not that bad.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. How about the price there?
The price is usually around 4,500원. Yeah,
Not that bad.
it's not that expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. If you do not often eat at the cafeteria, so like you go around the school.
Yeah, usually I eat outside with my friends or like I order food. It depends, but usually it's outside because I don't really have time to cook and I don't know how to cook.
Okay. So are there any souvenir shop on the campus?
Yes, there is one. As I said, the ECC, it's like a secret garden. It has everything. So the souvenir shop is also in there. They have everything from like, you know, the school jacket to like hoodies to like even those jackets for like the puppies and everything. There is everything in there, yeah.
You tell us the symbol of Ehwa?
So the symbol is Ehwa is the pear blossom. And it actually means truth, goodness, and beauty.
Does Ehwa have a mascot?
We do, yeah. It is the same pear blossom that you can find like at the entrance and like in pretty much all the buildings around Ehwa.
Yeah. The fee of the school.
So the tuition fees, it depends on the department that you study at and whether you are undergraduate or graduate. So for graduate students, usually it's around 4 to 5 million per semester.
What are the scholarships for international school?
So for the scholarships that are, especially in Ehwa, there's one that's called EGPP, and it covers like the tuition fees and also the living expenses, and it also gives you the dorm for free. And there's another scholarship that's called ISS, and for this one it only covers the tuition fees, but I think it's like per semester thing. It doesn't cover the whole period of your stay. And also there's the GKS. If you come like it's outside, but you can still apply to Ehwa through the GPS.
The school located in the center of the school, so are the living expensive more expensive than the other areas?
So expensive. I lived in like another place before, another city. So when I moved here, I really realized how expensive Seoul is, especially around, you know, Sincheon, Hongdae area. Like even the food that you can get very cheap somewhere else, here it's like it's more pricey. So yeah.
Information about the dorm at the school, because I think the student would like to live in the dorm. Like it will be cheaper.
That's true, yeah. For Ehwa, first of all, there's iHouse, which is for international students who come here as like exchange or those who study in the language school. And there's also eHouse. eHouse, it's for undergraduates and graduate students.
Yes.
And there's also Hanuri. Hanuri is only for undergraduate students. And the facilities are really good. The iHouse, it's quite old, or like it's the first dorm they had. However, eHouse is very new, so the whole facilities are very convenient for students. There's like study rooms, there's computer rooms, there's a gym, there's kitchens, there's like 편의점, like convenience store, there's like a hair shop inside. There's everything.
dorm.
So the prices, it depends whether it's like a single room or a double room. And in eHouse, there's also like triple rooms or like rooms for 4 people.
Yes.
So the more people in one room, the cheaper it is. But usually it starts from like around 1.3 million.
Yes.
And it can, per semester. And they can go up to like 2 million something if it's like a single room. Yeah.
So like, is that cover the electricity, Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it covers everything. You don't pay anything separately. You just pay for the dorm fees and that's it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So like, if you have any friend that rent a house outside or something, do you know about the price in this area?
In this area, it's so expensive because like all the big universities are here. There's like Yonsei, there's Sogang, and there's Ehwa. So the rents is usually the cheaper you can find is like 50만 원.
Yeah.
For like maybe a goshi one. So like even the goshi ones are so expensive in here.
Yes.
And if it's like a shared house or like a one room, that can go up to like 70만 원 or like 80만 원. So it's really expensive. Yeah.
How about you? How much do you spend for the internet, for the Wi-Fi every month?
So for me, my phone plan, it's like 3만 원 per month, and it comes with the unlimited data. And for the calls, I think I have like 2 hours calls. Yeah.
That's expensive.
That's expensive?
Yeah,
oh, really?
Expensive.
Okay, I'll switch to Woori.
Cool. Deal. So do you have any difficulties when you first come here and get the SIM card?
I did actually, because I didn't know from where to get it. There's like so many plans, so many options to choose from. So at first I just went with whatever my other international friends did. But do I regret my choice? Yes. Am I willing to change? Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We got you now. So can you tell us something about your major?
So for my major, actually all the classes are in Korean.
Yes.
In the class, especially those who are doing their PhD, most of them, they are already very famous in the media industry. So like producers or like announcers and everything. So it's really cool to study with those people that you see on TV and you're like, oh wow, we're classmates. You know? And the professors in my major, honestly, they're very, very, very considerate towards international students, which is something when I talk to my other friends in other universities, they kind of lack from this part. So like they don't have the same experience.
Yes.
But in Ehwa, professors are really considerate towards international students, and even for assignments, for example, if a person is struggling to do them in Korean, they would allow them to do them in English as well.
Yes.
So yeah, I really like this about my department. Professors in my major, they're very considerate toward international students.
Yes.
And I think this is important because if you are a foreigner studying in a Korean university and you don't have that welcoming environment, it will be really hard.
Yes.
But thankfully for us in Ehwa, people are very welcoming, professors, although the lectures are in Korean, but they do their best to like make it as simple as possible. And also the lectures are mostly like conversations and debates that we have. So I really enjoyed that aspect instead of just giving lectures. And yeah, even for the international office, people who work in there are very helpful towards international students. So honestly, I do have good experience with the professors in Ehwa.
So is it difficult to get high score in Ehwa?
It is difficult because it's a girls' school and girls are so competitive. They're so competitive. So like during the exams period, you will not find a spot where to study. Like everywhere you go, it's very full. Like even the study cafes outside, everywhere is so full.
Yeah.
However, I think for graduate school, it's quite different from undergrads. So for us, it's mostly focused on research rather than taking exams and like memorizing. So if you are good in doing research, then you can get good scores. Example, when I had my comprehensive exam, like the 종합시험, I think I studied every day for like 7 hours at least for like 2-3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
But usually if it's only the other exams, because as I told you, we have like a research to do, so like we work on it throughout the semester. So that doesn't take much time from me personally.
Yeah.
The IHALS. If you are an international student, come in here as an exchange, or you study in the language here, that's where you will be.
Do you have a community of your country to share the information in Korea?
I wouldn't say we're a huge community. I try to keep my circle small, very honestly. So I do have a few Moroccan friends as well who study either in Ehwa or like in Yonsei, because it's also nearby. And we share information about Korea, or like if we need help, we also ask each other. So yeah, it's always good to have people from your own country abroad, right?
Do you have any memorable experience at Ehwa?
I think it's the school festival. You know, because we don't have that back home.
Yeah.
So like the Hakyu Chukje, the school festival is really
Idols.
fun. Exactly. There's like idols, there's like food trucks everywhere, there's like a lot of activities going on. So it's just like nobody is in the class, everyone is like having fun.
Yeah.
So for me as an
Okay. So like after studying at Ehwa, do you think Ehwa has met your expectations?
it did actually exceed my expectations. Yeah, because as I mentioned before, as an international student, it's important to choose a school that is very accommodating for foreigners. And Ehwa is doing exactly like that, because they have more experience with international students. There's also a lot of foreigners in the school. So yeah, I'm really very satisfied with Ehwa.
Yeah.
I think, as we earlier spoke about the scholarships, that's important, because so many, they don't know that they can apply. So many, they don't know they can apply. So just look up the information. There's so many scholarships you can apply for. A lot of experiences you can do, just like teaching assistant and everything. Just like engage in the school life as much as you can, because like don't focus only on studies. I mean, that's good, but you are in Korea, especially if you're a foreigner. So like you need to be more active and also give back to the society as much as you can. And there's like a lot of clubs in the university that you can be part of, like that would also help you meet Korean people and practice your Korean if you're willing to. So yeah, just enjoy your school life to the fullest.
Yeah, so we know that your Korean is really good. Do you want to say something in Korean for the our subscribers?
아, 갑자기요? 한국에 오시면은 저한테 연락해 주세요. 기다릴게요.
So our tour today is ending now. Thank you for spending time with Woori Mobile today, and hope you have a good time with us.
Thank you guys for having me. I really had the pleasure to be with you and show you around Ehwa. So thank you.
Yes, a small gift for you.
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah,
I
we
even
have
got a gift.
Yes.
That's so cute. Thank you.
Come to Woori Mobile to get a cute bear.
Our Sinchon store is very near Ehwa.
English speaking are always available.